Hi, guys. Welcome to this episode of Getting to Know Marshall. I am excited to have you here. I'm Marshall Berkshire, and if you're new to me, I help codependents rediscover their well-being and happiness after narcissistic abuse and codependency. Today, I am going to talk about how I do the work, my work specifically, and how I work with clients and students. So this gives you an idea of how I approach things and whether or not my approach is what you're looking for and what works for you. So first of all, on how I approach healing, how I approach trauma, how I approach the client and the student, is that you are first and foremost the only authority in your world. I am not the authority in your world. You are. I happen to be a person that has a lot of knowledge and experience and practice in moving out of codependency and narcissistic abuse, but that doesn't make me an authority. That makes me someone with knowledge or makes me an expert. You are always the authority in your healing. You're always the authority in what's true for you and what was real for you in your experiences. Me and no one else has any business telling you what your experience is or defining your reality for you. You are a sovereign being with intelligence, with insight, with wisdom, with needs and with wants, and with your safety system in place, which is your freeze, fawn, and fight, flight responses to danger. And my approach, first of all, is always to build the container and allow you to enter that container and determine if it's safe for you or not. Because I don't tell you I'm a safe person because I don't know if I am or am not for you. You determine if you're a safe person. You determine what is safety for you. I establish a container, a space in which you can connect with me and I can witness and connect with you, and then we can make a journey together. I do this with the Thriving Beyond Codependency community on Facebook. I do this with my students in my classes and trainings. I do this here in this video. You're here, welcome just to be you. And I do this with my private clients. That is first and foremost in how I do this work. The second component is I encourage you or invite you to take on curiosity as a point of view about your experience. Because healing is individual. It's something unique to you. Your path is your path and no one else's. There are attributes of this path that are shared amongst all of us, but where that path goes and what you discover and where you end up, where you come into a new reality is really your own. And so my approach is to empower you to be curious about who you are and who you're becoming and what you're discovering about yourself, others, and reality as you do the work. Because it's from there you come to trust your experiences, tune into your own voice, your own wisdom, your own intuition, and your own reality. Because that's the point. You become your own caregiver, your own healer in that respect. And you help parent yourself into a new reality beyond your codependency, beyond your trauma. So that second component is that you is curiosity. The first component is you're the authority. You're the sovereign authority over your healing, your path, your well-being. Second component is integrating and using curiosity to guide and motivate and inspire your healing. And the third component is that you're going at your own pace. I have no expectations. I don't get into this and say, hey, I gotta get this done and you need to do it by this time. That's not how this really works. This is an organic lived experience that's guided by you. Period. So what shows up, and we work with what shows up. So you set the pace, whether it's working with me on one-on-one, whether it's working in one of my courses, whether it's live or recorded. You go at your own pace. You do it in a way that's most comfortable and empowering for you. Number 4, I have no business determining what your outcomes should be, and to be kind of blunt, I invite you to explore the fact that you don't either. If we get more into curiosity, we get more into Who will I become? What will I learn? We actually heal faster, we grow faster, and we discover what really, really works for us, what really matters to us, and what our own truth is in our journey. So I encourage you to be open to discovering your outcomes rather than trying to get to a specific outcome. Then number 5, feedback. I am always open to feedback because my goal is to understand what you need, what you want, how it works for you. Because not all my processes and tools and practices and my approaches don't work for everyone, because not everybody's works for me. So feedback is really important to me, and understanding what my impact is on your world and being able to meet you where you're at and guide you in your own journey. So feedback is expected, it's welcome, and it's received, because that's the point, right? So those are the 5 principles in which I mentor, coach, and work with students and clients and with you guys through that framework. So let me know if you have any questions about this or what your thoughts are on it, because ultimately you are the guide, you're the sovereign authority, you're the power that brings about your healing into your world at your pace, in your way, in what matters to you. So I'm just here as a guide and to provide some tools, guidance, and some inspiration, some support, a container in which to discover, grow, and choose, create the world you want in your life. So there we go. That's the end of this video, this training video. I appreciate you being here. Remember that you're worth knowing, loving, and keeping, and I will see you guys in our next episode.